Hi everyone, welcome to today's crafting program. My name is Dabney. I'm the young adult librarian with the Twin Lakes Libraries and I use they, them pronouns. So today we are going to be making a candle jar. I'll have some links in the video notes to some past candle jar videos I've done. This is just very traditional for me, like every Halloween or autumn, we're going to be making some kind of candle at the library. So this week, if you come in person tomorrow to our Thursday program, we'll be making 3 types of candles. We'll be making one type with granulated wax. That's where you just pour in the wax in layers and it's kind of like doing a sand art. We're going to be making one where we're melting soy wax in like a double burner, and you can add in color, you can add in a fragrance. And that one is like more advanced because you're working with heat and melting stuff, and it's also one that's going to take time to set, but is also really cool. Or you can do what we're doing today, which is decorating a jar and then putting a tea light in it. So we have these little flameless ones that are going to be in your craft bag. But a flaming tea light is gonna look better. It's gonna be brighter than a flameless, but that I'm not gonna give anyone a real candle in your craft bag because I know we're just doing the flameless kind. Okay, so this one I found these stencils on a craft blog, which I will link in the video notes, and I'll have a couple others as well because there were some others I found that looked really cool. But this one is the easiest for us as far as like making a craft bag because all you're going to need is your jar and your candle and a stencil. So you kind of can look and see which one is going to fit the jar you get. And I'm going to cut out this big one at the bottom. And I am just using scissors right now because we don't have time for me to break out the X-Acto knife and get all of these little details cut out. But if you have an X-Acto knife at home or a box cutter and you're very careful, you can cut out the little details in here. So I'm not doing any prep to the jar right now. I'm just going to cut out the stencil and glue it to the jar. However, if I had more time and was doing a longer video, I would have probably painted the jar. So that's an option for you if you've got paints at home. You can paint the jar first before you do your stencil. So for example, classic Halloween colors, you could do it orange. You could do like an ombre and do like a sunset colors. You could do, I've seen a lot that use like purple and green. So if you want, paint your jar ahead of time. Another option is to get some tissue paper, and you can glue the tissue paper around your jar. So, using Mod Podge or just regular glue, or if you don't have glue, you could just tape on some tissue paper around your jar. I've done that before, so one of the videos I'm going to link, I did that to make a jack-o'-lantern jar. I just taped on some orange tissue paper, and then on top of the tissue paper I drew the jack-o'-lantern face I wanted. And I think I still have that jar here in one of the craft closets because I liked how it turned out, so I kept it. So, alright, so I have the basic stencil cut out. Ta-da! So this is what I was talking about with like an X-Acto knife. You can cut out all these little white spaces here. This is going to be kind of tricky to cut out. I'm not sure about this. Maybe you could cut out like the eyes and the mouth and then color this, the round part orange. Same here, you could, instead of cutting them out, you could just color these white spaces, some, orange, yellow, whatever you want, and then when the light shines through that, it's going to look pretty cool too. Okay, so we're done with that. Now let's look at it on our jar just to make sure it'll fit. It will. Now I'm going to get my glue stick here and just do a little bit of glue on the back. If I can open my glue stick. There we go. So it's purple, but according to the glue stick, this should dry clear. If not, whatever, it looks kind of spooky. And you can use regular glue. Let's see. I'm just going to angle it for y'all to see, but I'm going to just make sure it's evenly done at the bottom, and then just press it all on there, like so. That looks really nice. Okay, that's it. That's like as basic as you can get. And then we will put our candle in there. Like I said, this is not a very bright candle, so if you turn all the lights off, it will be dramatic, but right now it's just looking very... But anyways, I wish I could turn off the lights right at the moment. Maybe I can, maybe... Hold on. Can you kind of see? Maybe. We've got too much daylight in here, but you can see it from this angle. Like, it is flickering. Okay. That was not as dramatic as I hoped because we have a lot of natural light coming through the front of the building, which is great. So that is our craft. Like I said, I'll have some more ideas in the video notes. One of them I really liked is where you print, I think the person has like a stencil you can print out or trace, and then it's like you put it inside your jar and then you paint the outside going over the stencil that's inside your jar, and then you just take out that piece of paper once you're done, and then you put your candle in it. I really like that one. So yeah, this is fun, and hey, if you made a lot of these, you could like line your driveway or whatever with them when it gets to be Halloween for trick-or-treaters. I know when I was growing up, I don't know if people still do this, people would take like white paper bags and they would put like sand or whatever at the bottom to keep the bags weighted down, and then they'd have a candle in it, and then that would like light your way up the path, and I thought that looked really cool. I'm saying this like I went trick-or-treating when I was a kid. We were not allowed to go trick-or-treating, so I think that's why I get extra into Halloween now as an adult, because I'm like, I want to like recapture this like wonder and magic. So sharing that with y'all now. And this is like way in advance, but we are planning to have a teen Halloween party here at the Hancock branch, so that's going to be actually on Halloween, which is a Tuesday, the 31st. So we hope you will come by for that. It's going to be 3:30 to 5:30. All right, see you next time. Bye.